the first exercise I'm going to do is show you guys how to do your Kegel exercises. These are the exercises that you should do immediately after giving birth. Okay, these exercises are crucial so you will be able to have bladder control later on. Okay, so what you're going to do is lie down onto the floor, have your legs apart like this, bent on the floor. So you're going to focus on squeezing your internal muscles. So everything you use to go to the bathroom, both ways. So you're going to use your muscles inside here, all your muscles all around here. So you're going to squeeze internally. So you're going to pretend like you're sitting on a marble. So basically you have a marble, you're lying on a marble underneath here, and you're squeezing everything. So you have to engage all your internal muscles. That's how you're supposed to do your Kegels. If you're using your core muscles, your butt, then you're not doing Kegels, you're doing something else, okay? So you're squeezing your internal pelvic floor muscles. So you squeeze everything, squeezing everything inside here. Squeeze, hold for 3 seconds, and then you release. Squeeze for 3 seconds, and then you release. This is the most important exercise you can do after you give birth to a child. Okay, you're going to do this exercise 10 times, 3 times a day. Next exercise I'm going to teach you how to do is a pelvic tilt. This exercise you can do again immediately after you give birth, whether it be natural delivery or a C-section. Okay? The easiest way to do this is if you have a towel, you're going to put it underneath your back here, knees bent. Okay? If you have the towel here, then you know if you're doing it wrong. You're squeezing your muscles in your core and your pelvic floor, so this area here. So you're squeezing your stomach as if you've got a cord coming from your belly button and through your back. So you're pulling it down. So you tilt your muscles downwards. So your stomach goes down and then you bring it back flat. So if I pull this towel, I shouldn't be able to pull it down. Pull it out from under me when I do the tilt. So I relax it and then I tilt. So if I tilt it down, I shouldn't be able to pull the towel underneath, okay? And you relax. So basically you tilt it back, you squeeze for 3 seconds, and then you let it go. You can see that motion of my hip going back and squeezing. So I'm going to tilt, squeeze, hold, and back. Okay, again, this one you want to do 3 seconds hold and relax, 10 sets. Okay, that's the second one. The next one you can do is a pelvic tilt, but like a clock. So you're going to go 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. So from here you go 12 o'clock tilt here, and then 6 o'clock. So 12, 6. Okay, 12, 6. And you're squeezing your stomach the whole time. That's number 2. Number 3 you can do is keep the towel under you so you know you're engaging the right muscles. The next one is a leg slide. So feet are flat on the floor. You're going to slide one leg down and bring it back. At the same time, you're squeezing your hip flexors down, you're squeezing the stomach down. Squeeze the leg down, make sure your feet are in contact with the ground the whole time. And you're squeezing through your abdominal muscles. Squeeze out and bring it back. Squeeze out, make sure the feet are in contact with the ground the whole time. Out and back. Okay, that one again, you're going to do 10 sets, 3 times a day. The next exercise I'm going to do is using a ball. If you don't have a ball like this, you're going to use a cushion or a pillow and you're going to pop it in between the knees like this. Go back onto the floor, everything's flat, and you're going to squeeze the ball using your knees, okay? So you squeeze your knees and at the same time you're squeezing your hip flexors and your core, okay? The stomach again is as if somebody is pulling it from behind you, okay? So you're pressing it against the back, against the floor, sorry. As you're squeezing down, you're going to hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and then release, okay? 1, 2, 3, and release. So you should feel everything tensing here. 1, 2, 3, and release. You're going to do that again 10 sets, 3 times. Okay, the last one I'm going to show is that you can do if you've had a natural birth. and a cesarean birth. All these ones you can do immediately afterwards. So it's got a clamshell. So you're going to be lying flat on your side. So down flat here like this. You want to make sure your ankles are in line with your hips. Okay, ankles are in line with your hips. And you're going to lift up your sides like this, like a clam basically, okay? And you should feel it in your hips and your abductors and down, okay? Squeezing it, hold it for a few seconds and then back down. This is basically just to release your hips and squeeze everything. As you come up, you should feel the tension all along here. Okay, that you're going to do 10 sets, 3 times. Remember, the key point to this is make sure your ankles are in line with your hips. Don't make it so it's out here. It has to be this way. Make sure the ankles are in line with the hips. Out, hold, and then back down. So there are a couple more exercises you could do if you've had a natural birth. And these you can do about a week after you've given birth. So you're going to lie flat onto your back, knees shoulder width apart. You're going to lift your feet off the ground like this, and you're going to tap your feet onto the ground. So they're called toe taps. So it's like you're engaging your core again. Everything is tight, as if, again, you've got a cord pulling you from behind. You're squeezing through your belly button, holding it. Okay, and the feet are lightly tapping the floor and pushing it back up. Okay, that's number 1. Okay, you can do at least 12 sets of these, 12 reps, 3 times. The next one you can do is a hip bridge. So here, you're going to hold everything tight. You're going to squeeze your glutes and your stomach, and then you're going to slowly lift up and hold. Okay? You're going to squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core, and then come back down slowly. Okay, while you're doing this, you can do your Kegel exercises as well. So you're going to squeeze your pelvic floor and come up and hold. And slowly back down. Okay, one more time. Squeeze and come back down. Okay, again, this one you can do 10 sets of these 3 times a day. Okay, remember, these exercises are to be done. Your Kegel exercises are to be done straight after you give birth, whether you've had a natural birth or cesarean birth. I've given a few exercises if you've had a natural or cesarean, and a couple of exercises if you've just had a natural birth. Remember, if you've had any pain while you're doing these exercises, please go see your gynecologist or your health professional, because you shouldn't be experiencing pain while doing these specific exercises, okay? That's a very key point to remember. Your Kegel exercises are very important, and I know it's one of these things that people don't talk about and it's very embarrassing, but we all need to practice these Kegel exercises, because as we get older, you don't want bladder control issues. We all want to be able to jump up and down, cough, sneeze without having any leakage issues, okay? So that's very important. Please remember to do these things and enjoy your motherhood.